Man, what a tough game. What a tough game. Props to Penn State for an incredible environment. They really made it tough on us. But the boys played well. They handled it well. And, man, we were close. The feelings out of the Auburn faithful this week are mixed. Some people, a lot of disappointment, a little bit of frustration, but largely a lot of pride with just how we played and the fact that we made it close. Many of us were not expecting this at the beginning of the season, to be in a game day game and by the third week with the chance to win multiple times in the fourth quarter. I mean, beyond expectations. Some of the main storylines coming into the week was Bo Nix. How was he going to play? I mean, his record and stats for away games coming into this week was terrible. And he played far from that. Not spectacular by any means, but extremely solid and could have been even much better if we'd caught several of his passes that he threw right on the money. The receivers didn't have a great game. Not a lot of big plays. The drops, like I mentioned. One of them probably was responsible for the biggest play for Penn State the entire game, which was on what looks like a reverse pass that wasn't there. Guy made the right choice to try to make something out of it, but fumbled it early right to a Penn State player. They were go down the score immediately from the 20. And that was really the difference in the game. I mean, it was just one play like that is what turned it. The offensive line, who I've harped on more times than can be counted, really played good enough to win. They ran block well. Tank, Jacquez Hunter had amazing games. They pass blocked good enough. I mean, Bo Nix was as comfortable as I've ever seen him. So they really played good enough to win. So I'm going to give them props for the first time in my life. Defensive-wise, played pretty well. I mean, we stopped the run all day long. They could not run the ball on us. We just could not get pressure on their quarterback. And even when we did, he was able to escape and find a receiver, most notably number 5, Dotson, who had a great game. Really looks like to be a fantastic player. I'm sure he'll do well the rest of the season. But otherwise, I mean, the defense played solid. And so, I mean, it's just little things here and there. Anything could have turned that game to a win for us. And so I think coming out of it, you got to feel pretty decent. And we got an easy game coming up next week, but we jump right back into SEC play in 2 weeks. And we have the hardest SEC schedule just about every year. And LSU Georgia's coming up back-to-back. So that's going to be crazy. So we'll see how we build from this, and hopefully we do. But regardless, it'll be interesting. So that's it for me this week. Take care. War Eagle.